Hey guys, this is FP Plays, and welcome to today's episode of the Minish Cap. Last time we completed the Palace of Wind, the Fortress of Winds, and we did not get our third element, but we got this ocarina, so I'm going to showcase what this does. So it'll play the warp melody from the first game, and now these statues that have been blowing up and leaving these symbols behind throughout our adventure, we can actually warp to at will. So I'm going to travel to this Windcrest first because... Oh, I'll read this dialogue first. Aha, so that mysterious mark we've been seeing is a Windcrest. If you play the Ocarina of Wind, Zephyr comes to pick you up and fly you away. That means we can have Zephyr carry us to any other Windcrest we've seen. Are you following me, Link? Don't hurt your brain thinking about it. Just give it a try and you'll see what I'm talking about. So yeah, Ezla basically just explained what I was trying to say. But anyway, the reason I wanted to come back here is that there's something we can do now, I'm pretty sure. I spotted it earlier. It was one of those caves. Now that we have our mole mitts, or whatever they're called, we can open the way into it. I know I saw it around here somewhere, I just don't remember how to get in. Oh, okay, here it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. So now that we have the mole mitts, we can go inside these types of caves. And I'm looking forward to seeing what's inside each of them, because I know we can get a lot of good stuff. Ooh, okay, 50 mysterious shells, I'll take that. And a kinstone piece, very nice. And I think there's one in Hyrule Town, so I'm gonna head back there next, and I think just kind of look around, which is what tends to happen between dungeons, just going back to Hyrule Town. So I will see you guys there unless something interesting happens in the meantime. Alright, so I think the first thing I want to do is buy that Swordsman Newsletter now that I have the rupees. So let's see what that's all about, because I really don't remember at all. So where do I check for those? Oh wow, I didn't know this had an actual menu. That's cool. I'm assuming... Okay, maybe we have to go talk to him again. I will check that out. Or maybe we reload this and they... Oh, here it is. Okay. Swordsman Newsletter number 1. Some walls go boom. It may look like a regular wall, but it may be something you can blow up. There's actually an easy way to tell, and I'm here to teach you. Build up the power in your sword and start stabbing the wall. If you pay attention, you'll find that some spots make a different sound. And let's see, continue reading. Start mashing buttons, okay. Ooh, okay, the magical boomerang. Somewhere in Hyrule you can find an incredibly handy boomerang. It's designed so you can change its direction after you throw it. Or so I've been told, but it's just a rumor. Okay, so that is some good stuff, especially if it's your first playthrough. These are things that I knew already, and I think I have already explained those things in previous episodes, but for a first playthrough, like, that's basically how you would figure that stuff out, so... that is pretty cool that they included that. I'm gonna do some figurines real quick, but again, I'll just skip past that. Alright, so... what? I didn't talk to this guy. Anyway, with that, I got a whole bunch more. I think the noteworthy ones are Zelda. And then, let's see, there was one or two more that were interesting. I don't remember why, though. One of them had something I wanted to show, but I don't even remember what it was. Well, the Carpenters are apparently in touch with their feminine side, whatever that means. Interpret that however you want. Oh yeah, and then these guys are called Armos. They were apparently built by the Minish for the Wind Tribe. It's interesting because Armos appear in other games that are further down the timeline. So this is almost like an origin story of where the Armos came from, and their design just stuck around through the ages in Hyrule. I think that's pretty cool, actually, getting an origin for a random enemy like that. But anyway, that took me forever, but we are ready to move on to the next part of our quest here. I think I remember what we're supposed to do to get to Lake Hylia, which is where the next element is, but there was something I wanted to do first. Specifically, we can now go in here. I don't remember what's in here, but I know it's going to be something good. We got a whole network of tunnels here. Oh yeah, I remember another little tidbit I wanted to show from the figurines was that the Octorok figurine specifically mentions that Octoroks have been in every Zelda game up to this point, which is interesting for a couple of reasons. So first of all, it's like, you know, a suspension of disbelief moment where inside the Zelda game it's referencing itself as a video game. So that's kind of a fourth wall break kind of a moment. But then also, it was true that Twilight Princess was actually the first game in the series not to have Octoroks, which is very interesting. And then I think, let's see, Skyward Sword definitely brought them back. Breath of the Wild has them. I don't remember if they were in the DS games or the 3DS games. But almost every Zelda game does have Octoroks. So I think they're the most recurring enemy, actually. Okay, I don't remember what we get from this, but I definitely want to try. Oh, I just remembered something. We have to come back here from a couple different areas. So this is kind of a three-part puzzle, actually. That's really cool, and I just remembered. So I think the way to one of these other rocks that we have to push is from inside the mayor's office, so I will head over there. Alright, we are back at the mayor's place, and I don't know, I feel like the mayor is... I feel like he's got something going on. I feel like he's hiding some kind of secret because, I don't know, he just seems to keep coming up in random places. But also, I just realized I don't know if we're going to be able to do this yet. Nope, okay, so we have to wait till our sword is fully powered up before we can finish this bit. So we'll come back to this later. I don't know if I've done this yet, so I might as well try this. Let's see, can we push these masks off? Oh, you know what? I think we have to use our Pegasus boots to bonk into them. Let's see. There we go. The mayor probably doesn't like that very much. Oh, he's not even gonna mention it. Okay. But yeah, see, very suspicious that he's so into making masks and just has like this secret place under his office and has this little cabin at Lake Hylia. I feel like he's a slightly sketchy mayor. Really though, he's probably just a Majora's Mask reference. Even though he looks nothing like the mayor from that game. Anyway, we've opened up a little secret at Lon Lon Ranch that we can stop at on the way to, Lake Hylia. And I actually have no idea what's in here. I'm assuming it's probably just a Minish NPC, but hopefully we can do a Kinstone fusion or something. The person living here is the mayor. Very important, you know. Doesn't it all just sound so official? The mayor likes strange masks. Sometimes he even makes his own. And is that information that we already knew the only thing we get for coming in here? I guess it is. Oh well. Okay, so before we exit town, there is one more thing I want to try. I think the hotel is actually open now. Okay, so here we have 3 very specific characters. So Din, Nehru, and Furore. Obviously they're named after the 3 golden goddesses who were first mentioned in Ocarina of Time, but these specific versions of the characters are actually based on the oracles from the Oracle games. So Capcom made the oracles and Minish Cap, so they kind of used their own versions of the character here. And I think it's actually pretty interesting, and if you read their figurine description, it actually mentions them coming from, I think, Holodrum and Librina, respectively. So even at the time of Minish Cap, those 2 kingdoms already existed outside Hyrule, so it's really cool. I like it a lot. But right now they're just looking for a place to stay. And it looks like Furore wants to fuse. There's a familiar face from Majora's Mask, so lots of little references packed into here. Wow, I just had the best idea. I can rent out my house for some extra cash. So a little side quest opens up for us there. We will do that probably in just a few minutes. But first I want to explore the rest of the inn. The king is just terrible lately. Things are going crazy around here. Would you believe a guard came into my house the other day? It's true, and get this, he demanded that I give him some kind of force. So yeah, Vati, aka the king, well I should have said that the other way around, but the king, aka Vati, is not messing around. He is after that light force, and he's gonna terrorize the citizens until he gets it. But I like that he, as the villain, actually has a real effect on the plot and like the world. They did a pretty good job with that in this game. Let's see. Okay, we can do that later. I don't think we can light the lanterns yet, or the torches, but we can do that later. Okay, I think that's a clue. Ooh, wow. I don't even... You know what, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try the 200 rupee room. I don't remember what you get from these. But that's actually pretty interesting that this game has an inn. I think it was the first game in the... Oh no, Majora's Mask had one, actually. So not quite the first, but Breath of the Wild later did something similar with all the beds you can pay to sleep in. Okay, and I think they just give you kinstone pieces, so you're basically paying hundreds of rupees for a heart refill and a kinstone piece, I'm pretty sure. Kind of a ripoff. Although there might be a piece of heart in the last one, so I'll try that later, but we don't even have 400 rupees yet. Or, as in, we can't even hold that many. Let's see what this guy wants. What? What do you want? Why are you bothering me, kid? Huh? Oh, my name's Gorman. I'm trying my hand at real estate. Turns out it's a total pain. Like right now I'm looking for a tenant, you see? But the thing is, I can only rent to a woman, single occupancy. Too many tenants would make the place dirty, and they'd be loud. I like things nice and quiet, see? And this is all just too much hassle. If you find anyone who can rent this place, would you let me know? So kinda interesting that he specifically wants a woman in there. A little bit sketchy, but we do happen to know a few women looking for a place. The interesting thing is, if I remember correctly, I think you get to rent out another house later, so one of the oracles will always be just left alone here at the inn, which is a little bit sad. But then they give you certain rewards depending on which one you rent out the house to. I'm pretty sure I've always done Din and Nehru, so I kind of want to try doing Fairboard this time, letting her get the house. So I don't know if she does that right away. Oh yeah, it looks like she's already moved in. That was fast. Welcome, Link. I really love this house. If you have an empty bottle, I can put one of my homemade charms inside. Just ask anytime. I honestly don't remember what hers does. I know the other two, so like Nehru gives extra defense, Din gives extra power. I don't remember what hers does. But real quick, I want to go fight the golden rope and get some rupees back. Not sure how many hits it takes, but it should be worth our while. There we go. So that sort of makes up the price for the hotel. And then, before I head back into town, because there was one more thing I wanted to check out. Oh, I forgot about that. I want to check that out, but then these farmers were not here the first time we explored this place. I also seem to recall that there's some kind of glitch that can happen if you try to fuse with one of them, but like exit out. So I'm gonna create a save state real fast. Okay, I created that, so I'm gonna try fusing with them. Okay, thankfully we can fuse with this guy. Oh, so that's how we do this apparently. Interesting. Also, I love that he's taking all this effort to punch through this cave when we have a bomb that could easily get in there, but oh well, more power to him. So that's kind of random that you fuse with these random farmers to help that guy, but whatever works. Okay, there we go. We can fuse with both of them, so that works out. Okay, all the way up at Mount Crenel, wow. Hopefully that's something good. And we'll check out this cave while we're at it. Okay, got some rupees, not too bad. Is there anything else? I think that's it. I don't remember if there was anything good in this house. Nope, don't think so. So real quick, I do want to head back into town. So now that we're back here, I want to see if we can get a new Swift Blade skill. Okay, cool. I should have done this before the last dungeon, but we're gonna get basically a skill that lets us have our sword out while dashing. And of course, he's going to demonstrate for us. And there we go. So we can actually attack enemies while dashing, which is pretty cool. Let's see, is there anything else that I can do while I'm here? I want to try fusing kinstones with the little chick on top of Swift Blade's building. Oh wow, we still can't. Oh yeah, we can. There we go. Okay, the other castle courtyard fusion. I actually want to go check on that right now because I'm pretty sure there's a certain point in the game where that becomes unavailable. I want to make sure I don't miss it. Wow, we're getting all sorts of kinstone fusions though. That's pretty cool. Okay, another one at Lon Lon Ranch. Nice. Wow. Oh wow, okay, so that opens up a whole new area, and that's where we're going too. That works out. And wow, the Kinstone Man himself. Huh. Lots of good stuff. Okay, the soldiers are still in our way, so we can't get those yet, unfortunately. Wouldn't hurt to double check. Oh, okay, this side's open though, so it does pay to double check. Okay. And we get a piece of heart. Nice. I believe that brings our total up to 9. So we have almost half of the hearts. Not bad. Okay, and now with our Pegasus boots, we should be able to do this. There we go. Now we can explore all sorts of stuff over here. A visitor? How rare. I don't have much to offer, but you're welcome to stay. Well, he's offering a kinstone fusion, so should be something. Seeing that screen just reminded me that Percy had mentioned staying at the inn and losing his kinstone piece, so I wonder if that's the purpose of the 400 rupee room, is being able to fuse with him. But we cannot afford that one yet, so we'll have to try that later. Let's see, I don't think there's anything over here. Oh yeah, there is. Wow. That was well hidden. Oh wow, okay, it pays to chop down all the grass in this game. I almost missed that entirely. You have found the true Master Swordsman of Hyrule, Grimblade. If you train with me, I will teach you skills you've never imagined. But the room is dark, and I cannot see your face. We cannot train like this. Okay, so there's a certain item that we're gonna have to come back with later. But I'm glad that I found that, because I forgot that was here. We're making lots of good little discoveries this episode. Okay, and it looks like we can go to the other side if we turn into Minish again. I guess Vati is using too many of the guards to keep the garden blocked off on both sides. So that's why that side is open now, I imagine. But we're still gonna have to sneak through on this side. I just realized something else. It looks like we can go in these little mouths of the fountains. But how do I turn normal size over here? That's the question. Alright, more mysterious shells. I'll take it. Gotta get those figurines. Alright guys, so I just looked at how long I've been recording, and I think I am going to wrap this episode up here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one.